to my channel. Today I'm here with a new video, and today I'm going to be doing a blush declutter. It is just time to get rid of some of the blush that I have just because I don't actually use it. So today's going to be pretty much that. But anyway, y'all, if it is your first time watching, please hit the subscribe button. And if you are a returning subscriber, don't forget to hit the like button. Y'all, so let's get started. And the first blush that I will be starting with is this Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil. This is pretty new to my makeup collection. I'm actually going to keep this, and I have the shade Berry Punch. I actually reviewed this on my channel when it first was released, so this is what it looks like. I'm not going to do any swatches just because I don't want the video to be super long. Blush looks like. So I will be keeping this. And the next blush is this Givenchy Prism blush. I haven't even used this yet. I put this in my makeup bag and I still haven't used it yet. And I have the shade 6. So I'm going to keep this just because it is fairly new. Next, I have this Sephora Clean Velvet Blush Palette. And I have the shade Spice. I am going to keep this. Like, I really love these two shades. These are the main two that I use whenever I do use this. So I'm going to keep this. And of course, it's Sephora collection, so you know it is pretty affordable, and also it is very, very pigmented. The next blush I have is the Pat McGrath Divine Blush, and I have Desert Orchid. Y'all, I'm going to get rid of this just because I don't like these blush. Now, they are very pigmented. I don't know if I got a bad batch, but these blush have a smell to them that I do not like. And I know a couple of y'all was like, y'all didn't know what I was talking about. And then one person was like, I get what you're saying, because my Pat McGrath blush have a scent to it that I don't like. So I don't know, but I don't want this because I don't like, I hate the way that it smells. It just stinks. And actually, here's another one, so I might as well take this. No, I have all 3 of them. This is what Desert Orchid looks like, even though I'm pretty sure y'all know what all the shades look like. And this is actually broken, so. And this was the shade Paradise Venus. And I also have the shade Love Struck. So I'm getting rid of all 3 of these, which I thought I decluttered these before, but yeah, it's going in the garbage. Next blush is this Armani powder blush, and I have the shade 30. This is the Glow blush. I reviewed this on my channel as well. Let me open it. This is what it looks like, shade 30. I am keeping this. Next blush I have is this Gucci matte blush, and this is the shade Warm Berry. I'm going to be keeping this one as well. I have this One Size Cheek Clapper 3D blush palette. Y'all, I have the shade Firestarter. I am keeping this. I love this blush. This is one of my favorite blush palettes, and I mainly use the top cream shade. Y'all, this is a really pretty blush. So if you're into like those bright orange shades, you would definitely love this blush. Next, I have this Laura Mercier Tinted Blush Moisturizer, and I have the shade Sun Drenched. I like this blush, but I don't use it. So I think I'm going to get rid of it. I'm not even going to keep it. Next, I have this Patrick Ta blush palette. I don't know the name of it. Major Headlines blush palette. Y'all, this is a blush palette that I do not use. This is what it looks like. I am going to declutter this just because I don't use it. Next, I have the Nars blush, and I have the shade Exhibit A. Y'all should already know that I'm keeping this. This is one of my favorites at the moment. Next, I have this Armani Glow Enhancer. This is like a blush slash highlight. I'm going to keep this. I haven't even used it yet, so I'm going to keep it. And if anybody's wondering, I have the shade 5. Next, I have this Sephora Collection Micro Smooth. I think it's like a blush bronzer palette. I don't really use this anymore, so I'm going to get rid of it, but I did like this a lot at one point. Next, I have the YSL New Lip Cheek Balmy Tint. I'm actually going to keep this, but I'm going to use this as a lip gloss instead of a blush because I don't really like it on my cheeks is very sheer, but I do like the color of it, so I think I'm gonna keep this one. Next, I have this Nars Orgasm Blush Palette. I think I just got this year. Let's open it up. This is what that looks like. I'm gonna keep this one as well. Next, I have this YSL Couture Blush. I think this is the shade 3. I don't remember the name of the shade, but this is what that looks like. I'm going to keep this. Next is this blush from Captivating Your Beauty. This is a black-owned beauty brand. I actually worked with them several times. They make really good products, and this is what the blush looks like. This is the shade 350 Pre-Party. I'm going to keep this. Next, I have this Juvia's Place Volume 1 Blush Palette. As you see, I hardly ever use it. I'm not going to throw this in the garbage. I'm going to just get this to my mom. Yeah, I think she will like this. It's a really good blush, and it's very affordable. This blush is from LYS. This is what that looks like. I don't know what shade this is. Oh, the shade Inspire. I don't use this, so this is going to go in the garbage. I have this Nars Wanted 2 cheek palette. I've had this for a very, very long time. This is what that looks like. I'm going to get rid of it just because I had this for years now and I don't use it. I have another blush palette from Nars. This is the, what is it called? Summer Unrated Blush Bronzer Palette. Let's open it up. This is what that looks like. I'm definitely keeping this. Next, I have this Natasha Denona Rose Cheek Duo. This is a mini. I don't know what shade this is. This is like a blush highlighter. I'm going to get rid of this because I don't use it. I have another blush from Gucci, and this is the shade Soft Red. I'm going to keep this one. Next is this House Labs blush, and I have the shade Watermelon Bliss. I talked about this on my channel so many times. Y'all should know I'm keeping it. Next is this blush, Shade and Illuminate blush from Tom Ford, and I have the shade Peach Poison. I feel like the shade that I have, you really have to build it up for it to actually show up on your cheeks. I did like using this at one point, but I have better blush in my makeup collection, so I'm going to get rid of this one. This is this Nars Afterglow Liquid Blush. I'm going to keep this, and I have the shade Brazen. I think I reviewed, no, I did a short on my channel. This is what it looks like. Next, I have this Hourglass Vanish Blush Stick, and I have the shade Adore. This is a nice berry shade. I don't reach for it anymore, so I'm going to get rid of this one. Next is this Armani Neo Cream, what is it called? Melting Cream Blush. As you see, I put quite a dent in it, and I have the shade 30. I'm keeping this. Next is this Christian Louboutin Blush Highlighter Palette. I'm going to keep this one as well. Next blush is from Fashion Fair. Y'all excuse the way it looks. It looks disgusting. And I have the shade Chocolate Chip. I am going to keep this. I'm in love with this shade right here. This is the perfect coral shade that actually shows up on deep and dark skin tones. It's from Fashion Fair, so you already know what it gives. This shade right here looks like bronzer on me. I don't hardly use this, but I love this shade so much. I can't let it go. Next, I have a powder blush from Chanel. This is the shade 260 Alizane. This is what that looks like. I'm going to keep this one as well. Next blush is from Dolce & Gabbana. This is the Luminous. This is the blush from Dolce & Gabbana, and I have the shade 310. This is what that looks like. I'm going to keep this one as well. It's this blush stick from Chanel. I'm going to get rid of this just because I don't really use it anymore, but this is a really pretty blush. So I'm going to get rid of it, I think. Another blush from Chanel, and this is in the shade Malice. When I looked at this online, I think this might be the shade. I thought this was going to be like a bright orange because that's the way it looked on the pictures, but when I got it home, it looked more pink to me, and I don't really care for like pink shades of blush, so I'm going to get rid of this. Another Another blush from Chanel. This is in the shade 604 Brun Rouge. Y'all, this is one of my favorite blush from Chanel. I am not getting rid of this. I've talked about this on my channel I don't know how many times. So yeah, I am keeping this one. So blush Lumiere. And I have the shade Brown Rousey. I think that's how you say it. I think this was like limited edition blush. You can see the size difference compared to the other blush I just showed y'all, but I'm keeping this. This blush is this Dior Rosy Glow blush, and I have the shade Cherry. It doesn't look all that cherry, but to be quite honest, y'all, I don't like this blush. I feel like this was a product that was way overly hyped on social media. These just don't do it for me. If I didn't like just recently buy this, I would declutter it because I don't like it. But being that I just got it, when was these released? Like early summer, I'm going to keep it. But to be honest, this is not my favorite. This is why I haven't like went out my way to buy more, just because I don't know. I feel like these are okay. The last blush I have is this, what is it called? Yummy Skin blush from Vanessa Myrick, and I have the shade Golden Hour. Y'all, this blush is just everything. I am definitely keeping it. Anyway, y'all, that is it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Y'all let me know in the comment section, have you tried out any of the blush that I showed in today's video? And most importantly, do not forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all.